Hmm. Okay. Is there a way I can change the game listed on here? Ah, there we go. There we go, there we go. Hey, guys, they've actually, you know, since I was last doing stuff, what is going on here? There we go. Last time I used to restream to this, YouTube was so daggum complicated on how you were supposed to set up your streams and everything. It seems like it's gotten a little bit better. Okay. Changing titles and they get hit with a 2-hour wait. Well, if that's the case, then we will chat while we wait. Latest news. I don't want latest news. Don't remind me today. Yeah. I don't need that right now. Select a server. Enter a game. Eternal Land, which is locked. Hold on, let's check out some settings first. Before we do anything with this, more guidance, on-screen controls, yeah. Screen shake. No. Why are you trying to make me nauseous? Camera auto-follow? The camera automatically moves as your character moves. The camera stays unless you tell it... Okay, I think I'd rather adjust it. Environmental scrolling? The camera will start to drift naturally after a long period of time of inactivity. Off, the camera stays unless it's adjusted manually. Okay. Vehicle. Camera? Vehicle? Cool. Everybody likes themselves some vehicle. What? Quick use items? I guess we'll find out whether or not that is... You can sprint while cocking your weapon. That's cool. Dynamic. Okay, alright. Well, I guess most of these settings I will probably have to figure out as we play which way is going to be the best. Hold, press, world map. Aim is a press. Alright. Single click, single clicks. All of the single clicks. Mouse smoothing. What is this? Do we have a head bob? That is what I'm looking for. Where do we find this? I just want like a thing at the top. Don't even look for head bob. We were smart and left it out of the game. Is this blur? I don't know. Keyboard. Was the sprint, crouch. Okay, all of the normal things. Walk is an F11. Keep sprinting. Okay. Vault, track. Okay, alright, alright. Lighting? What? Alright. Right, screen adjustment, sound. Music, as much as I like it, we can turn it down just a little bit. Live stream mode? All copyrighted music in the game will... Hey! Yeah, thank you. Hopefully there's not a ton of it. Microphone, chat mode, key? Okay. All of this stuff looks fine. Okay. Might want to check the performance tab.
Thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
Performance. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Max frame rate, that's good. Very high on the textures. Very high shade. Draw distance, VSync should be enabled. Motion blur disabled. Thank you. That's the things I was looking for. Okay, and we'll find out how the game plays whenever we get in it. If we need to adjust everything later on, we'll adjust. Behevo? Yes. Okay, select a world. North America. Wow, look at the signal on the Korean servers, but the North America's got like a whole 1 bar. Wow. Okay. Server opening time. Season phase, day 4. Day 2, they've got a 6-month. What is PvE? Population is mid. Day 2 on this server. Well, that's kind of cool. Since they've got a 6-day turnaround, they actually tell you what day the server is on so you don't join one that's missing a season off. Maybe turn on the FPS counter? Yeah, that might be a good idea. All scenarios, novice. Beginner recommended, low pressure survival, joint construction, and close encounter. What does close encounter mean, though? What just happened? I have been hacked. I'm joking. Okay, these are PvPs. We're gonna do PvE. Day 2, day 2, day 2. I see these are at day 3. Okay, gotcha. This is a brand new server. This is a little bit more complicated than I was asking for, but alright. Okay, and that one's actually close. Do we actually get to, choose? Okay, yeah. Good lord.
Our lives have followed a long path. But eventually, all roads reach their end.
I'm probably gonna have to give over my firstborn son. I only have one, so you can't have him.
My world is broken, stagnant, fallen into the abyss. But everything is born from darkness, even the universe itself. Now, do you see it? A glimmer within the void. The spark of life still burns, and evolution forges a new way forward. Once your faith overcomes despair, once you move beyond death, once life returns to this world.
I hope you guys packed your popcorn. I wasn't expecting a movie.
We'll meet beyond that path.
Those are floating people back there. Okay. Ravenous Hunter, a rift entity with heavy firepower. Find cover to dodge his shots and keep an eye out for changes to his weapon. Okay. Does he have attachments? Oh my gosh, what is that? Okay. Hey, I can choose My peoples. Okay. Whoa. Envious. Her. Whoa. Got a Harley Quinn up in here. Oh, look at that. I love that look. That's cool. Yeah, she's gonna blend in. She comes with her army paint. Okay, alright. Let me see. I don't know. I kind of want to come with my own army paint, you know? We'll go with her? I don't think we actually need to change anything here. Makeup,
Come on to
body.
the coast. We'll get together. Have a few laughs.
Chaplain! Thank you so much for... Sorry. The resub. Lilu? Lilu Multipass? Lilu Multipass? Oh, you can actually change the hair. That's cool. Alright. Probably have to open up brand new hairs. Poof. Okay. Kind of like that. Yeah, okay, okay. And you know what? Her body is just fine. So what are we gonna call her? No. Nope. Name character. Okay. Confirm? Click to enter name. What's my name gonna be, guys? Shineki? I probably have to go find clothes. I don't think I'm just born with it. Might be Maybelline. I don't know. What are we going to call our character? What's this character's name? I think whenever the seasons start over, you're basically a brand new character. You do carry over some of your stuff from your previous one, like the blueprints and stuff like that. You remember it. But I think ultimately every time the seasons start over, you're technically a new person, which is kind of cool. Especially if it's like somewhat of a roguelike, like you can actually spec your character a certain way. Jane Doe. Eh. Oh my gosh. Mabel Doe. Okay.
Liquid nitrogen, negative 195.
I was in cryo sleep.
79 Celsius. Physical movement or brain function not detected.
No, my brain don't work.
Status stable. Dagger still stuck in the sheath. Inspection 4.
Why is that dagger stuck in the sheath and then put the camera right at his crotch?
Requesting a higher power outlay for the isolation chamber to prevent any further outages. What's that?
Your paper's gone.
Breach. Security breach.
Okay, is this like SCP? We found an anomaly? What is the other one? It's like, Stalker. Chernobyl Stalkers. It's just Stalker, I think, where you look for anomalies too. Oops, think he'll make it? Maybe? Speaking of which, guys, I'm probably not going to be very good at this. I'm not great at shooting. So, oh no, that's not good. Get it out! Oh! Oh no. I got a knife. Looking for that buckshot? Buttshot? Buckshot. Okay, so I was not born here because I knew what that was. Okay. Cheeks. Oh, and we're just in the game. This is probably like a tutorial section, right? Drops. Claim all or claim rewards. What is claim rewards? Okay. Rosetta Researcher. Investigate. Deviation A73 File 1. Subject A073 is an adult human. Ethnicity, don't know. Gender, no idea. And identity unknown. Subject's body has been in a state of stasis ever since being recovered from blank following blank. The cause for the reappearance is still unknown. Subject has been impaled by an object made from an unknown material with likely origins in the rift. Subject has been placed in isolation compartment as per safety protocol. Did I just check myself? I was not meaning to check myself. I thought we were checking him. Okay. Were we not? Okay. They look like they have lots and lots of buttons. Consume food and drink to increase your... And where's my health at? Okay, bottom bar? Oh yeah, I am food and hungry. Don't ask questions. Oh, I opened the can. Okay. And it looks like we've got something else. Is there a way to... Function wheel unlocks later on. Okay. Apparently, yes, we are in a tutorial. What is this? A73 Project Security Notice. It was on his clipboard? Is that what I was looking at? Access code for Chrono Cage. They call them Chrono Cages instead of... Okay. Experimental area must be changed daily. Today's code for D23 experiment day is 0728. Do I need that? Is this the kind of game where I have to write things down? Hang on. 0728. The code has been updated and confirmed by Supervisor Jing 3 S0641. Update the code after completing today's experimental plan. Be informed. Okay. Okay. Were they recording me sleeping? That's concerning. Okay, these controls are going to take a little bit to get used to. Yeah, settings. The camera distance can actually be like right behind her. And what I'm actually wanting is to turn up the sensitivity on my mouse. Is there a way to do these? Camera sensitivity. Okay, that's a little bit better. Error! Were there other people asleep? Actually, whoa. Okay, never mind, I thought that was a body. Was I the only one here? Okay, this is a very fancy location. Okay, I didn't need to know it. 0728. Cool. Max occupancy 73. Uh-oh. What was that sound? Oh, it's me walking. Okay, okay. Deviation A73 File 2. Note, an intact cradle was discovered near subject A073 with a designation and manufacturing consistent with those but used by mayflies. Energy stored with the cradle shows unusual signs of activity and seems to be becoming more volatile when near subject A073. The cradle has been placed in a separate room for safekeeping until more research can be... An intact cradle. What does this mean? An intact cradle. Can I get in here? There are a few things that are defying gravity. It's like there's a whole lot of static in here. Okay, alright. I'm gonna keep walking towards the glowy things. Oh no. I'm wanting to look at the stuff in the thing. Stop making weird noises. They are very, very subtle. Green zone, general staff support activity area. It is recommended that to wear basic level 2 anti-stardust pollution equipment. Anti-stardust. People who do not wear it may be affected by a certain degree of sanity influence, including but not limited to auditory hallucinations, visual hallucinations, loss of taste, temperature reversal. Is that the reason she hasn't taken off her mask? People are sniffing dust. Yellow zone. Marginal security areas and data retention center. Personnel above clearance level 6 may apply for entry. Please make sure to wear anti-stardust pollution equipment of I1D level or above. Potions of sanity are dispensed on a regular basis in emergency boxes. If you find that there is no medicine in an emergency box, please use the purple code segment to contact the logistics center. Ground Zero, core secure area. Personnel above clearance level 8 can enter the access instructions issued by the tab base. Make sure to wear class 1 I1B anti-stardust pollution gear and carry at least 300 units of sanity potion. Area security leader David II-52401. In case of spatial deviations such as dislocation, loss of facial features, or pink folders? Oh my god, guys, they've got the pink folders. Please use the red code segment to contact the console and evacuate as soon as... Red folders? They got something against red folders? It might actually be like... I mean pink. It might actually be referring to folding the body in half? I don't know. That is disturbing. What is stardust? And why are people sniffing it? Isn't that like a drug? Okay, not a box. I can't see. Okay. What about the Trapper Keepers defying gravity? It's only not the furniture? Yeah, exactly. Apparently, you can lose your facial features if you sniff Snardust? Sniff Stardust. Good heavens. Reading thanks. Notes can be found scattered all over this world. Read them to learn more about the past. Read notes will be stored in the field guide. Read notes. This is Priority Alpha Research Operation. Any findings related to it or Project Butterfly must be directly reported to something. This operation has been designated top secret. Any personnel who violate this confidentiality will be subject to termination. What kind of termination are we talking about? Because this dude... Okay, it looked like there was actually something attached to my head for a split second. Do I now have the ability to get in here? Did I find something? Oh, I got an access card. Okay. Cool. So what's in here? Backpack, backpack. Am I remembering or seeing the future? Is a bird. Communicate with the mysterious bird creature. Is this the bird from Valheim? Hi? Talk to the strange bird.
Well, it's good to see another face. I thought I was on my own. And
Okay.
you're a metahuman, too.
I like the fact that they give you the ability to go forward whenever you're done reading or listening. You know who I am? What did you just call me, a metahuman? First off, you know who I am.
I don't know who you are,
My mouth did move.
but I know what you are.
Are we communicating through telepathy?
You awakened at the cradle. And that's something only a metahuman could do.
Is the cradle the thing on my back? Wait, what is the game that's got the guy from Walking Dead in there and he's got a baby in the back? If I scan back out, is there a baby in this backpack? Am I carrying a baby in my backpack?
You've lost your memory. Do you remember who you are?
Let's go with what happened.
It must have been that fluctuation just now. It trapped me in the cradle. It could have robbed you of your memories. You
Okay.
can call me V. It seems that our interests are aligned, metahuman.
Why did you come here? But you're a talking bird. Where are we? This place seems kind of dangerous. I would like to know the answer to all of these.
I came to secure a deviation. A paper butterfly. But I think something must have scared it.
A paper butterfly.
Right now, though, we need to move. I can show you the way out of this place. But
Okay.
only if you help me complete my mission first. All right?
All right. Well, what are we doing?
All you have to do is listen to what I tell you.
Oh no. Oh no, it's portals. Wait, what? The eve of evolution. Explore the monolith interior and find the exit option. Press Q to space-time to research for items for the monolith. What? Okay, well, before we leave, was there any other lore? Because you know that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay, it looks like we do actually have to go in there. Okay, now we're back where we were. And the portal's
I'ma
still there.
need you to do some stretches.
Death Stranding.
now.
Yes, that one. Yeah, it's kind of the same backpack, but it looks like there are things hooked up to the backpack, and obviously there's probably something in it, but it does not look like, you know, like straight up baby in the backpack. At least not that I can tell. What else is on my backpack? I'm not looking at my cheeks. A sleeping bag with a radiation symbol on it. Cool. What's this? A machete. If this slot is empty, wait, what? Oh, okay. Whoa, put all that effort in there, okay. We already looked at him, didn't we? Is there something new now that this is over with? No, it's the same one. So is it going to give me the option to look at all of those things again? I just walked over a dead body? What these? What is that? 0 meters for what? What is this? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. And it's not explaining it either. That's upstairs. Hi? Are you from the Evil Within? Oh, jeez. Did I take his hand off?
Stardust. It's called
What?
a deviant. Our world has been overrun with deviants ever since Starfall. Ordinary humans can't take high levels of Stardust exposure. When they do, they end up just like that thing. But you're a metahuman. You should be fine. In fact, if the conditions are right, you might even be able to use Stardust to your advantage.
What's the premise of Once Human? Not familiar with it. I'm still discovering it, but apparently there's something that happened with the planet, and I'm not even sure that you would actually... What is this? Flatbread. He had flatbread in his pocket? Okay. It seems like some sort of SCP-like event happened to the planet, and there might be some temporal distortions and things like that. The point is you have the ability to be around things that cause sanity issues. And according to that paper that we just saw over there, people can lose their facial features if they get too crazy. I don't know how that just falls off, but you know, it is what it is. But apparently our character is somewhat immune to some of the effects of whatever is in that. Use space-time to scan the surroundings. Space-time? That's nice. That seems cool. Rustic hat and shabby fibers. Cool. I don't have a hat on. Yeah, according to this thing right here, they were... You good? Okay. It's some sort of an institute that was studying whatever this phenomenon is, but it says wear anti-stardust pollution equipment, or you could go crazy. And in some cases, at certain levels, there's so much of that stardust in it that you have to wear protection gear, or you have to carry sanity medicines, and the bottom ground zero, I guess, which is where the bigger, bad, whatever it was, you have to carry at least 300 units of sanity potion. And in case of spatial deviations, which is one of the symptoms, you could have problems with dislocation, loss of facial features, or pink folders. I don't know what the pink folders are about, but as you can gather, whatever this is causes lots and lots of problems. Oh, somebody's not happy. You seem like you might be a fast boy. A Gnawer. And he's got activators. I also chopped his arm off too. Ooh, new thing! Hey! Okay. He had flatbread in his pocket and he was happy to see me. What is this, though? New weapon? Molotov cocktail? That is such a bad idea. Don't give me a Molotov cocktail, are you crazy? Be prepared to set myself on fire. It gets dark at night, try using the default flashlight. Flashlight, in. We're gonna have to change that. I will not remember that. What is the E button doing? Because I could definitely change that. Hold on, wait, what? Oh, there's another portal over there. I guess we're going for this one, though. Oh. Oh, boy. Flatbread like lembas. One small bite is enough to fill a grown man's belly. How many did you eat? Whoa! What's with that pose? Do you have flatbread? You have an activator. Okay. Okay, is that my health down there? What was that noise? Gear. Can I have some pants? I got shoes. I mean, fair enough. Hey! I got shoes. Why is he standing there all... Oh, observation report. Urgent report. Deviation of unknown level detected in the research area. Deviation appears to be consistent with multiple floating butterflies. Isolation compartments may be compromised. Requesting emergency measures. Okay. So we were stored downstairs in stasis of some sort, and a deviation broke into this building, or the deviation was stored in this building and it got out and woke us up. That's what I'm gathering. After image? Touch it? Did it consent? Weak state. When out of the wilderness, don't let yourself... What? I did not read that. Oh no. Is my stomach growling? No. There's something else growling. You just scared the hell out of me. That's something just flat on top of my head. Spatial fluctuations often cause anomalies in time, allowing past scenes to be witnessed once again. So we're seeing the past. Activate space-time to locate spatial theaters where events and people from past may reappear, potentially revealing hidden truths. Okay. Activate it.
DVT-011? My name is Victor Hammett. What's your name?
I don't know. All I know is that I'm a monster. My mother, my father, and everyone else, they're gone. And it was all my fault.
Hey. Try and stay calm. I'm here. And I will do everything to help.
It's no use. No one can help me. It would be better for everyone if I just leave me alone. Please, don't waste your time on me.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
She's very impressed by the story.
You're not a monster. In fact, you're very, very special. You just need to learn how to control your power. Once you do that, you can help fix this broken world. We can do that together.
Okay, so we know that we're seeing the past, and she thinks she has powers and he can help her see powers or do powers or whatever. Was this institute trying to bring back the way the world was with these powers? Is that what it is? T's question? Activate.
My butterfly, it's flying.
Yes, your first deviation. And look how gentle it is.
I remember my name now. It's Mitsuko. It means child of light. It's my first creation. I will create more.
I see a whole bunch on the floor. Are those hers too? You couldn't just get her into origami? Okay, I don't know what that is.
We need something powerful to challenge the evolutionists. And I think I finally found it. You. Hey, we can secure other deviations. We can use them to forge a new path and bring about true evolution. This will be the Mayfly's mission. This is why we'll fight.
Mayflies?
That's right. Mayflies. Small, yet invincible. Humanity may seem puny now, but we'll prove we can endure.
So there was a faction called Evolutionists and then these guys. And... what? I'm gonna keep pulling that out of my pocket. Metal scraps and shabby fabric. Okay. Has he got a suitcase for a head? And one of the kiss tongues? Okay. Hi. How are you? Oh my gosh, he's gonna need such a big toothbrush. Ugh. Bleh! Did he just throw money at me? I am not that kind of lady. Handling briefcase? Wait, I can throw his mouth at somebody? I can't. Here we go. Ow! How do I put this down? Oh. Okay. You can pick up pieces of the bad guys sometimes and toss them at folks? That's cool. Hey, gloves. Nice. I'm slowly putting together an entire outfit. Here's another door. He's gonna try and get away. Am I gonna get hurt? Come back here. You don't get to get away.
We found it. Reach out your left hand and see if you can feel the rhythm of it. Then try and secure it.
Okay. What? Maybe, man? Maybe. Impressive. I mean, I guess that's one way to teleport people out of a place. That's pretty smooth. My settings are pretty high. Okay. Is there a way I can just put my weapon away? Melee attack. That's okay. And... Ooh. I have left his territory just by rolling on his front porch. Alright. Are we not gonna knock? Hey, I saw you before. What you doing here?
V, you made it back. You're still alive.
Yes, and look what I found. A meta, only just woken up.
What's the thing on my arm?
They were kind enough to activate the cradle and set me free.
Thank you, metahuman. Your help means a lot to me. You can call me Mitsuko.
Mitsuko. Okay.
I used to be a metahuman as well. Rosetta did all kinds of experiments on me. That is, until V saved me.
Is her eye missing? Behind that butterfly?
Mitsuko is a very special meta. She can sense even the tiniest fluctuations in the stardust. It's thanks to her that I was able to take refuge in this place after Starfall. You're safe here.
Starfall. So this paper butterfly is the deviation you were looking for.
Yes. The butterfly is an emissary of sorts. I wanted it to help rescue other metas. The recent fluctuation must have startled it. The important thing right now is to secure it and ensure its safety. See that thing in the center of the room? It's a device for securing deviations. This makes them more useful and safer to be around.
Okay. Oh, this, okay. Isolated securement unit. Secure. Protect. Use facility. Attach wire. What is that? Hang on. Is that another turret? Can I go upstairs? I'm gonna be nosy. Receiving a disturbing report that Rosetta is developing some kind of secret new Silver Gate technology. Apparently reopening the monoliths on the island and activating the Silver Gates wasn't enough for them. If true, this could prove catastrophic. Did they really learn nothing from Starfall? What is Starfall? Can I go back and ask them questions that I didn't see, but I didn't have a chance to look at before? Bleh. Okay. Can I talk to you again? No, I want to know what Starfall was. It sounds like a Starfill. After some trial and error, I finally managed to add a working containment function to the cradle. It should prove quite useful to make as many deviations as we can. We want to beat Rosetta. Okay. Do we know how to play? I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. I've got a couple of pieces of lambus bread. Thank you. And some foods. Let's see, 7. Okay. Fully hydrated. Nice. Oh, hang on. Was I supposed to use facility? Oh. Select butterfly emissary and right-click to place it inside the...
The butterfly is recovered. I think it likes you.
Dormant. Deviation power 70. Okay, it's recharging its deviant power. And apparently it's happy. Okay. We made the paper butterfly happy. Cool.
Deviations can be very dangerous if not taken care of. They can radiate stardust, which can lead to all kinds of unpredictable consequences. This is why we created the Mayflies. We make cradles and securement units to keep deviations contained. We're finding ways for humans and deviations to live in harmony. This is our best chance of cleaning up Rosetta's mess.
No one's exactly sure what they are.
What are
Just that they're
deviations?
not bound by the physical laws of our world. They came from another dimension. Something we call rift space.
Is he the human that we saw before? And somehow or another he's this? Did he snort too much stardust and turned into this? He lost his face?
When deviations get stressed, they release stardust. We think this brings our world and rift space closer together. Sometimes it becomes possible to pass between the two planes of existence.
Portal hopping, which is what I did
And
earlier.
when that happens, all hell breaks loose. We believe that's what caused Starfall.
So what exactly are you trying to do?
Some deviations are friendly, like the butterfly. But others, like the ones inside monoliths, are extremely dangerous.
They didn't say anything about losing your face and gaining feathers. That's true, but they did say something about a pink folder and dislocations, so...
It's not practical to secure all of them, but if we can learn more about them, maybe we can find ways to live alongside them. That's the goal.
Okay.
You must be prepared. The stardust just keeps spreading, and we aren't sure why.
Spine-chilling roar.
Be careful! That must be a siren!
Shit, it must have gotten through. Come on, Meta. A deviation from another world just entered this space, and it won't go down without a fight. Take the butterfly with you. It can help.
Okay. Take this. Hold on, loot. Shabby. Okay, we got fabric. Do I have like a... Okay. More loot? Tactical. And I have arrows, but I don't have a bow. Withdrawal, I guess? Butterfly emissary in my pocket. Okay. Oh, hang on. Do I have to go back and talk to... Wait. I thought we were supposed to take that. Interact with the isolation unit. View details. Synchronize butterfly to cradle. Hold on. Deviant traits. Attach wire? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Okay. It's saying I'm supposed to interact with the isolation security unit to view details of the butterfly emissary. Synchronize butterfly's emissary to the cradle. I'm not sure how to do that. I thought I already did that. Building feature locked. Okay. Attaching a wire is a building feature? F. When deviant power exceeds the normal dormancy threshold, the deviant is activated. When a deviant power falls to 0, the deviant becomes dormant. Deviants were slowly record... Hold on. Wait, I was reading that. Click to sync a combat deviant with your cradle. You can only do this with a deviant that is activated. You can use the deviant's powers during combat. Sync. Okay. But I want to read the rest of this. What does it do? Use a green light. Plant flowers nearby. It's got a 1 rating. Designate a target to attack the butterfly emissary. Targets in the direction or facing will be prioritized. There are no targets in the direction you are facing. Surrounding enemies will be targeted. Okay. Combat deviants are a special type of deviant that, while aggressive, may take instruction from metahumans once secured. Different combat deviants have different abilities. Make sure to choose a combat deviant whose ability will suit your needs for a given task. Controlling deviants carry. The dormancy threshold of a combat deviant cannot be adjusted, and the default's to 100. When a deviant power is fully recovered, the deviant can be synced to your cradle via synchronize button. After syncing the combat deviant to your cradle, you can summon it during an attack or recover it during a cradle using the function wheel. So it's only got a certain amount of power. Okay. Ability details? What does that mean? Okay, that's just like an info thing. Auto attack? How to activate. Sync the deviation cradle and engage in combat once fully powered. Okay. So we put our Pokemon back inside. Not sponsored. And I don't... Okay. Okay, do we put him in our pocket now? No, he's already in my pocket. You can see him in my backpack! And he's on E. Okay. F the corn! Always pay attention to hydration. Lack of water reduces movement speed. Drink boiled water to restore hydration. Where did I just pull that from? Okay, gathering tools. Equip a gathering tool before you start collecting resources. It's much faster than doing it barehanded. You can craft gathering tools at your campsite or a supplies workbench. The more advanced the tool, the more quickly you'll be able to harvest. Wow, okay. Do I need to gather? Aren't we supposed to be going to look for the thing that growled? Not gathering resources. Use a pickaxe together. Okay. The Eye of Evolution. Wait, I do actually have a list. Use a pickaxe together logs. Why would you use a pickaxe together logs? I mean, I guess we're using the axe side. Never mind. Okay. Together... That's copper? Do I need copper? No. Why did I put the deviant in my pocket if I wasn't going to go to battle? No, I feel bad. Collect dirty water nearby. How does one collect... Oh, okay. Hopefully I won't just drink it. Okay, you can stop. Okay, I need another stone. Stone? Stone? Stone. I think I'm just drinking it, was I? I don't know, my hydration is still pretty low. There's another one. Find a suitable location and press T to set up a camp. So we're not... Okay. We're not going after... I guess I just pocketed the deviant so I could carry it home with me. What other things can be collected, though? Obviously copper. Do I have a map yet? The world map unlocks with the Eve of Evolution being done. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to... Hope there's nothing in here that's going to bite me. Apple tree? I think we should just be picking... Woo. That does not look good. How do I know if I'm setting up a camp in a good location? This seems pretty close to a starter area, yeah? I mean, obviously you could probably move your camp after you learn more stuff. Okay, alright, fine. We'll just set... Okay, I just pulled that out of my pocket. Craft with bare hands at a campsite to craft basic gear, tools, and dishes. These will help you survive better in the wilderness. Okay. Item crafting, weapon crafting. Craft a rustic bow. Okay, okay, okay. I don't see a rustic bow. Where do we got? Throwing dagger, pickaxe. Okay, there we go. Alright, we have got a bow. Equipped as the primary, yeah. Rustic crossbow. I probably should wait to find out whether or not you crack down on deviants. Ah, now we go take... Okay, I gotcha, okay. We had to make ourselves a weapon. Okay. Are those like hot pockets? Maybe. Uh-oh. F the corn? I F'd it. Fight. You have entered Victor... Okay. What are we fighting? Grass. I didn't realize we were playing Shadow of the Colossus. What the heck is that thing, dude? It's got tentacles. Is this the pink folder we were talking? Oh my gosh, he's so tall! You just gave me a bow? Defend territory? How do I use these? Oh, that took a long time to...
So strong.
It's so strong, yeah?
Summon the butterfly. It will fight alongside you.
Auto attack? Auto attack.
Now you'll see for yourself what it's capable of.
I don't see the bird. I mean the butterfly. Oh, it's down there flying around. Okay. Did it just take out all the little dudes? Okay. What is... Okay. There's more than one up there. Okay. The butterfly is tired. Gone back into my backpack for a nap. Cool. Okay. That was very, very intimidating for the beginning battle. Deviation is... Oh, okay. Might be because I already have one inside my pocket. Do I have to tether it, I guess was the word?
Damn. It escaped.
That was a difficult fight. Just driving it away was enough. And it's all thanks to you, Meta, for saving us.
Wait. The little dude that showed up on the ground was the pre-form of the big tall bad A that I was fighting just a second ago? So we subdued it and it left. Is that what are you saying the little butterfly in my backpack could turn into something mean and nasty like that?
You're tougher than you look. That's twice now you saved me.
Where did it go? The physical world?
Yes. Mitsuko created this rift space. A refuge from the dangers of the physical world. Or so we thought.
Okay, so we're like in a tutorial area. It's not the actual map.
Do you think that deviation will come back? What if it returns with greater disruptions?
It's possible. We can't just sit here and wait, though. Meta, will you go back to the physical world with me?
It sounds like we've got no choice, but go after that thing, yeah.
Take the butterfly with you. Put it in your cradle. That way, I can lend you some of my strength. Hopefully we'll meet again one day, when the Stardust is stable enough. It looks like this is goodbye. Good luck, Meta.
So just a minute ago, she actually brought me to this world from where I was
Before
at.
you go, if you have any questions, I can try and answer them for you.
All the ones I couldn't ask earlier? Did Rosetta do experiments on all of us? I do like the fact that it tells you which one is going to progress the story.
At first, they just locked deviations away. But then they figured out that deviations could be harnessed to make humans stronger. That's when they started their experiments, in the name of human progress, creating metahumans like me and you.
Okay.
To Rosetta, we're the future.
And they're not wrong. Metahumans are mankind's last hope. We were created by Rosetta, but we don't take orders from them anymore. We left. We call ourselves the Mayflies now, and we do things differently.
So he is that dude that was standing there. Starfall. Yes, what is Starfall?
About 20 years ago, Rosetta triggered a major stardust fluctuation during one of their experiments. As a result, some great ones slipped through, entering into our world. They brought increased levels of stardust with them. That poison has seeped into every corner of our world now, spawning countless deviants and other dangers.
So what exactly are deviants?
No one's exactly sure what they are. Just that they're not bound by the physical laws of our world. They came from another dimension. Something we call rift space. When deviations get stressed, they release stardust. We think this brings our world and rift space closer together. Sometimes it becomes possible to pass, and when that happens, all...
Okay, so we actually asked that before. I like the
Good
fact that they
luck,
didn't actually give her a voice. That way you could roleplay. Okay, so we've got all of our information, and Starfall wasn't like a meteor that hit. They just collected a whole bunch of stardust and... I'm getting sucked through a door. Okay. Oh boy, I didn't get a parachute. Is that the butterfly? Or is that the bird?
Look at that. 20 years after Starfall, and the world is still infested with stardust. It looks like the monoliths here have been reactivated too. They might hold the key to all the stardust pollution.
Use the adjust gliding. I don't want to adjust. I want to look. Wow, look at that. I wonder if that's where the actual stardust explosion happened, or if it's around each one of these pillars. Where do we want to go? I don't know how the building system works, so I don't know if we need, like, flat land in order to build. Huh. Okay. There's, like, big floors. What's everybody doing? There's somebody. It seems like a lot of... Okay. Ripple in space-time has been detected nearby. Let's not play with that right this second. Don't stress about the location. You can move your house. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Now that we've made it, let's set up a territory.
Yeah, let's do that. Did he just disappear into my pocket? A territory terminal forms the basis of your territory and defines the area in which you can build. You're free to construct your home as you see fit in this area, and you have access to functions like crafting, planting, and disassembly, and more. It's a camp. Okay. Well, let's just take a peek around then. Ripple in space-time detected. Okay. There's an adventure near the Deadsville. He's looking for a lighthouse. Basic currency. Okay, this is currency. Okay, gotcha. XP. Stellar planule... whatever. Eclipse Cortex. Okay. Cool. Okay, we're right here. What if we just... I don't know, go for the coast? What are those? Tool making. It's a secret to everyone. Okay. Hey. Hello. There are people just leaving like little markers for people to put little comments over here. Was all goos in the goob when I was here. Was up, I'm friendly. I used to live here and I'm currently, I am in the future, I will not. Okay. Alright. No, that's actually someone's base right there. I wonder how large of an area your camp gives you. And whether or not your camp gets attacked. Does anybody know? Reaper, how you doing? I just heard a frog. You can use Wazda to change the way you sit. Okay. I believe in you! These guys are very motivational. How you doing? Please do not expect packages to be returned. Okay. Okay, I already looked at that one. I hope your day was just ducky. Oh, you can add to you can actually like talk back to that's cool. Is the ripple in space-time actually these guys showing up? If I just stand here, will more of them show up? What is happening? What are those? It will get attacked later on when you activate a machine. Okay. So that's like a little bit later game. This is like a beginning area and go ahead and build some early stuff. Okay. That's good to know for later on. So... just build a temporary something or another to start working on upgrades. What if we just do it right here? No, hang on. We need... how do we do the... let's see. Find a suitable location and press B to place the terminal. Aha. Can you lift up, though? Okay. Not like that. Alt. Ah. Alignment, rotate.
Nice work. I've managed to unlock some memetics from Mitsuko. If you access them through your cradle, you'll be able to craft and build what we need.
Entering your territory, energy loss is reduced. Okay. Relocate, copy build part. Durability 2000. I guess that's fine for a piece of wood, right? Why are memories... why are fluctuations showing up inside of my base? Build menu. Okay, what do we got? Wood foundation. I'm going to assume we find more blueprints. That's how this stuff usually works, right? Crafting. Storage, defense. Stardust resonator. Secure mail. Power facility. Outdoors. Floor mirror. Carpet. draft. You can blueprint things. This is probably where you can save your base if you wanted to. Preset bases. That's cool. You can put it on the back of a pickup. Well, I don't think I have materials, right? Hold on. Is the arrow out? Yes. Okay, top is building rating C, 6. Structure is 4 of 300, so there is a cap on how many structures you can have. Decoration and accessories, Hey! Wait a second, no builders. They actually built this for builders. They separated how many structures away from decor items and gave a whole lot more decor items. Facility and furniture, and of course the furniture is separate too. Okay, I like it. Well, you can change the skins. Okay, how does one get out of... Move territory, hide wire and plumbing. You can hide the wire and plumbing? We are in build menu, I think. How does one get out of build menu? Okay, now I'm just... Shelley's post? I don't know. Okay. Thanks. There we go. Alright, I don't have to have any power to this thing. Okay. Press tab to open the function wheel and select the cradle to enter the mimetic screen. Open the mimetic screen, unlock the disassembly bench under infrastructure. Yes, put that away. Press tab. Wow. Okay, I'll stop. Click the button on the left center. Various kinds of buildings and items and formulas can be learned from mimetic nodes. Click on the node to view the contents. What? What is that? I have 7 of these. This takes 1. This takes 1. What did it actually want me to do? Oh. Okay. Okay, hang on. Disassembly bench. Okay, I'm glad I checked that. Do that one. Open mimetic screen and unlock furnace under gathering type. Crafting. Logistics. Where is gathering type? Hang on. Transcendence and lightning. Awakening. What does... Hold on. Stoves, dishes... Wood support, basic supports, basic wait. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of... Furnace. Definitely furnace. I don't want to waste these points because it doesn't look like I've got very many. Okay. You want to make it a basic furnace. It's basic furniture. I need furnace. Which would be smelting, right? Use a furnace to well, you would figure that would be it, right? Oh, please let that actually be it.
Even with mimetics, you still won't be able to craft anything out of thin air. We'd better gather some ore and logs.
Okay. Wait, what was that? Mimetic specialist. Oh my gosh! Okay. Okay. I gather gravel and copper. Do I actually have an inventory? don't see one. We need stone. Don't do that! That's a waste of ammo. Okay, what am I doing? That's fine. Press the I. Okay, okay, it's not under that. Gotcha. Oh. I have an apple, some dirty... Gross. Lots of dirty water. Corn, flatbread, boiled water. Where does it tell me what my max is? Okay, right here. Okay. Okay, I get the specialized thing. Stamina loss speed plus 25%, movement speed negative 10%, jumping, climbing, and lightning speed. 140% stamina loss movement. Oh, because I'm low on water. Okay. Can you use things from your inventory? Yes, you can. Or maybe it's not that. Hold on, can I have more than one deviation in my pocket? Gear. Test subject mask. Rustic gloves. Shoes. Pants. I still need pants. Why am I looking at this? Okay, this is the stuff I currently have equipped. Okay. Back out of it. I'm trying to see what all kind of slots we actually have. It looks like we can carry 2 guns. We've got chest, legs... Okay, all of the normal armor stuff, and we have psi intensity? That's probably how crazy we are. JC, thank you so much for the follow! Thank you, thank you.
They're here.
I have a cat that was standing right behind my camera, looking like he was supposed to try and jump through the light. That's my medics. Blueprints. Ooh. Shotguns. Look at all the weapons. Sniper rifles, LMGs, crossbows. Recurve. Kitty, I could read my screen a little bit better if you would get out from in front. Kitty. Stun baton. There's a stun baton. You can be used to create Northern Pike BP or used to enhance huntsman. Why are there fish in here? And a wrench. It was in the library with the wrench. It was Colonel Mustard. Mods. Okay, cosmetics. Alright. Okay, let's just look for more resources. You know what? It's fine. And that's sulfur. Oh no. What's all these? Wait, are these like people who were actually here before? Like they just stopped and left a message for whoever walked back by here? This is copper, right? Yes. What was that sound?
We'll also need a furnace and a disassembly bench to process the materials
Why not any
together.
fish? I have no idea. So all I need to do is be a chick in some sci-fi disaster thing, carrying around a fish and slapping people with it. Can you seriously, honestly slap people with a fish? Okay, we gotta build the disassembly bench. Ripple in space-time. It's rippling in space-time right in my pocket. Okay, we need to... what was it, T? No, I guess T is just like a quick camp or something, right? Okay, so how do I open just the regular camp then? B. Build. Okay, build. Build menu. There we go. Facilities, furniture, facilities? Okay.
Use the furnace to refine raw materials into something more practical. We'll need it for
Okay.
advanced items.
Ores become much more useful once you turn them into pure metal. Use the furnace and electric furnaces to smelt ores. For higher level ores, you must use the electric furnace. Okay, so there are levels. Craft. Copper. We need charcoal. And we have to craft that in a furnace. It costs... Okay. Alright, we have one of those. Wait, how many do we need, though? Crafting queue. Nothing in the crafting queue. Alright. That one's done. There's a lot going on in this whole interface. There's a lot going on, but it looks like it's actually, if I can find it, then it's obvious. How many of these do I need to craft? Make 3 of 10. Okay, 10 of each. Okay. In that case, let me just go down here and see if I can't find me a little bit more. Is it just gonna get dark? It's 6:28 p.m. Are these coconuts? All of them? We need all of the things? Okay, we got a little bit of that. Aren't these the ones that I took out just a minute ago? How fast do these respawn? Stop. Nope! How does one sneak? There you go. It just birthed out a whole bunch of other stuff. So this creature right here is actually a deviant. One of the little guys that you could possibly tame if you take him out, right? There's arms coming out the bottom. This is amazingly cool. And so creepy. I need binoculars. Can we get binoculars? Oh no, he's turning around? Did you just deposit all those guys right next to my base? Do I need more food? I might need more food. I don't know if those guys are going to give me flatbread like the other guys did. Okay, I do have some stuff. We can go back. Not a deviant, but an in-game item. Okay. Well, I don't think I should try fighting him just yet. I have returned to my territory. Okay. It's a house. Okay. Fair enough. It's a house.
I'ma need you to
Aha.
do some stretches now.
Chrono, how you doing? Oh, thank you. I needed that stretch. Okay, craft those, and then... Base. Craft me... those. Okay, okay, okay. Learning? I was asking before, how am I liking the game? I am enjoying it, actually. Those creatures are amazing. And there's a lot going on in the UI, but if you just look around the UI, it does tell you somewhere on the screen what it is you're looking for. It's just a matter of trying to remember where it is on the screen. And of course playing it a few times so you remember where things are and how they work. I am very interested. Plus the lore seems pretty engaging. Okay. So I did the thing. The Eve of Evolution. Press B in territory to... Okay, I did the thing. Build a disassembly bench. Oh, okay. Build a disassembly bench, you say. Disassembly. Okay, apparently I can build over the top of that.
Nice. This is a strong foundation for us to build upon. I've set up a journey interface to help track our progress. For each task you complete, you'll unlock some supplies we can use.
Okay, press J to open the journey. Collect the reward.
So far, what we've got won't do much against those deviants out there. We need proper weapons and armor. There are some abandoned Rosetta facilities nearby. Maybe we could find some useful supply crates there. I've marked their locations on your map.
You had me at loot, man. You had me at loot. Okay. Aha. This is like Conan. This system right here is like Conan. Yeah, because there's like different sections you can go into and work on them. Okay, okay, I get how this is working. The disassembly bench breaks down useless waste into useful resources. When inside your territory, press B to enter construction mode. Okay, we already figured out how to do that. Choose a settable... Alright, we already figured out how to do that one. And disassemble scrap once. Okay, we can probably find something to scrap, right? Obtain a cipher. What? Use ciphers? Oh, those are the things that we... Hold on. Those were... These. So... We have 9. Is there anything we need to actually open right now? Gear workbench would be cool. Stoves. Obviously being able to cook the food that we bring in would be a good idea. And obviously I want to build a whole bunch of stuff. What if we do... Dishes. Oh, you have to... Air drying? Wait, does food expire? Get out of here. Energy plus 80. HP boost is 1800 seconds. Used to increase the character's max XP by 10%. Canned. Food preserved in an aluminum can, long lasting, is ideal for long-term storage. Cold cuts pressed and preserved in a can, ready to eat. Aha. It's okay, food expires. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. How long does the corn last? 3 more hours. Oh. F's in the chat for the corn. It's probably not going to last, which... My actual garden in real life, my corn did not stay on my counter. I don't know if my cats were playing with it or what, but I got like 4 ears of corn. It was not a great corn season, but they went bad before I even had a chance to cook them. Sad. Sad, 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 sad. Is there anything in here I could disassemble? Yeah, not really. Okay, so you can do scrap, tools... Weapons. Contains calibration blueprints that can be disassembled. Calibration? Bug! Stop it. Select all. Okay. And seeing that big thing walk down the road makes me feel like I'm really out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, let me see. Do we have... We do not have any storage, so we might want to be able to unlock one storage. And... You said we wouldn't necessarily have to worry about fighting anything recent, so we might wait on that. We have foundations. Furniture? We don't have any lights. Lights may not be important, so... the ability to cook some of the food, which might make the food last longer, and then... some sort of storage. Get out of that. A copper pickaxe also might be kind of cool. Ore detector? Essential tools. What is this for? A slew of tools that will come in handy during your adventures. It requires one cipher. Supplies workbench. It's easy to take things apart, but most of the time it's impossible to put them back together. How to get construct and territory. So it gives you a better workbench. That's probably very important too. This game is a loot goblin's dream. It does seem like it might be. Okay, we'll take that. We will take one stove. I'll take one, please. And just some kind of, yeah, basic storage. There we go. No, that one takes 2? Oh, and hang on. Unlike the prerequisite wind support, I have to open this one first. Okay, so you have to work your way down. Makes sense. But I was not even paying attention. The further you go down, the more they cost. Okay. Good to know. Alright, so we've got the basics. I don't want to spend any more than we have to, so that way I can figure out what else we need to do. Multiple journey tasks complete. Okay, journeys. I have not disassembled anything. No, disassemble number 5. Let's do that. Build a supplies workbench. Hold on. Secure deviation. Claim that one. Okay, so they show up gold whenever you do one. Okay, gotcha. Unlock a mimetic. Gotcha. Build any storage crate. We can get a whole bunch of experience doing that. Store an item in there. Yeah. Basic furniture. Okay, so architect actually gives you a whole bunch of random things. I wonder if after you complete this journey, if it unlocks like a secondary step. Civil engineer, maybe? Yep. Yep. Okay, craftsman. What about... Let's see, can we... What do we need for... Hold on. Is this under structures? Because that's where I unlocked it at. It's probably a furniture, though. Disassembly bench, furnace, stove, which takes... charcoal and metal scraps, which we don't have yet. Hey, but I can do the supplies workbench. Oh, I can see this is probably going to be a thing. Okay, that one's done. And then, gathering and production, furniture... Interior? Nope. Attachments? No. Furnishing items? Where, oh, where is my storage? Dude, I want my storage. Ceiling, wall, roof, interior? No. Attachment? No. What is this? Balcony? Cool. Furniture. What am I hearing? Okay, it might be the butterfly that I'm hearing. Under facilities? Compost bin. Oh, okay, okay. I see. There's like a header and then a lower header. I probably already had a crate. Okay, copper ingot, rubber, rusted parts, metal scraps. I only have 2. Okay, so I can't do storage just yet. We're just gonna go look at stuff and things. Okay. What time is it? 11:47. Dadgummit. You can turn all those notes scattered around the world by turning whispers off? Turning whispers off? How do you do that? I'm not sure if... Hold on. What is this? Warband. Get unstuck? Oh my god. Why doesn't 7 days have that button? What is this? Okay. Is that big guy back over there or something? I can hear him walking. You have a flashlight that never goes out. It's the N key. Yeah, that's a weird button for that. It's 3 p.m. Do you know where your BAM is? Actually, no, I don't know where he is at this time. Looks like an event is nearby. Oh, I'm right below a wind turbine. What is that? Eve of Evolution. Oh, that's the next thing it wants me to do for that. Okay. Teleport unlocked. Wait, are these teleport locations? If I just walk up there, it'd allow me to teleport? Hell, that'd be right next to my base. Can we climb? I wish to climb! No. You can go back to... Wait, so it teleports from this location just to your home? Is that what that is? Hey, hang on. I need more copper. What did I just hear? You can always teleport to your base, but you have to find a okay, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so this is actually... For some reason I forgot my character's name, Mabel Doe. Okay, so you can teleport back to your base. That's what that is. I thought I was looking at this thing up there, but because I didn't recognize my own character's name. It's fine. I don't even have a first and last name. There's unread messages. Okay. Whisper, what is that? Used to drop your check... Oh, or check a note. A butterfly gently flaps its wings, triggered by a... Okay. This is how they're using those? Oh, okay, okay, gotcha. This is probably one of those things that you could do whenever... A fishing rod. Healing. Sage and honeysuckle. Okay. Aloe. And what? Bandage. Detoxant. Okay. Fish bait. Arrows. Is there somewhere it says how many I have in my inventory right now? Probably not. Okay. How many do I already have? Ah, 21. Okay, yeah, so we can make some more. Especially as well as I shoot, you know? Okay, so each one we're doing is 5. Yeah, let's go for that. There's a journal for dropping a whisper, that's why there's so many. Oh, that explains it. Yep. There we go. There we go. Now we could take on the big bus thing, right? Definitely. Let me get my butt handed to me. What's the penalty for dying? You drop everything in your inventory, or experience loss? What is this? Corn seed. Does the seed go off? Dirty water. Oh, what does it take to actually build the stove then? That way I can purify my water. That would be a good idea. Charcoal. Metal scraps. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to go and do that mission. Man, I don't want to stop playing. Think of it. You drop some stuff, but you can go and get your body. Okay. Is there like an XP problem? And it does put it on a timer. Okay. You don't know you haven't died yet, Chaplain? Are you playing this game? I should figure you've been answering some of my questions too. Oh, he's back. I need some binoculars. Oh my gosh. And those stones over there that I just got the copper from, they're already back. So after that big dude leaves, I could go down there and pick on the little guys. That is so crazy. Resources respawn quickly all over. Okay, good. I don't want to fight the big thing, but I wouldn't mind fighting a couple of these smaller dudes. Maybe not all of the small dudes at the same time, though. Don't you look like that at me. Just as long as the big dude doesn't come back over here, we're good. Is he walking back this way? No. I don't want to collect dirty water. I got my arrows back. Acid? It makes me wonder exactly where it is he's coming from. It looks like this is just like one of his patrols. Got my arrows. Acid. Okay, those guys are giving me acid. Gotcha. Alright, so I have got a few minutes. Okay, yeah, I see him moving over there. Oh, well, he's occupied. I think if you tap the aim button, it goes into first person. Wait. I don't know what's doing. It goes into first person. Oh, okay, I see. Alright. Gotcha. Now, the hold is actually the third person and is like literally just a tap and it holds it there for you. Which is weird. You would figure a hold would go into the first person hold and then the other. Okay, it's the opposite of what you would normally think, but it works. How long is it before he comes back? I'm really pushing my luck over here. How am I finding the game? I am enjoying it, Richie. There's a lot to digest, but it is... the information's there, it's just figuring it out. That, and there's a lot of quality of life things that are very enjoyable, too. Okay. I hate to do this because we're just now getting into it, but we're definitely going to be playing it again. I might actually put it back on the roster for tomorrow's 12-hour stream and play some more. I'm not sure what I want to cut from it, but I'm really thinking Phasmo I probably need to take off of there. The whole point was to try and do the Apocalypse Challenge, and I'm not ready for the Apocalypse Challenge yet. So I'll probably take Phasmo off of there, which sucks because I got the wheel for the ghost gambling thing down. But we can always use that later. I just put that away. That's fine. So, how are you guys thinking? How are you guys thinking about it? How are you guys liking it? Have you guys tried it? Are you interested after seeing me play it? That will just frustrate you, honestly. It's better to do it when you have more dedicated time to invest in it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I mean, there's always a chance of, instead of changing out the games that frequently, you know, making it a lot smaller list of stuff. There's things on the list that I definitely want to do, like the 7-day stuff. The 7-day stuff, we're just going to be going in and doing the horde base build with the drink machines. Just checking to see how that's going to happen. And then that I definitely do want to do. And then the Father's Day game is one that's been on my list for a while that I want to play, which is done by Amica Games, which is a really good developer, so I definitely want to get to that. She's ready. Easy, how you doing? You like the overall feel? It's a bit grindy, but you're going to see how they progress. Yeah, and this game is... By the way, this game is still in development. Like, the developers are working with the creators, the community, the whole 9 yards, and they're taking feedback. There's a few things that they're adjusting as they go, obviously. So if you're interested in this style of game, maybe if there's 1 or 2 features you don't really care for, it still will be a good idea to jump in early on. That way you can help influence a little bit of the development, you know? You got 120 hours in it already? Wow. Finished your spare room project? Nice. I am doing okay. We're going to be doing our 12-hour stream tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are fixing to do a raid. So if you're interested, stick around. Remember that tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's what, 6 UK time? 6 p.m. UK time? Chaplain? There is one thing I definitely need to do before we end this off. Reaper, are you still here? I found you. Okay. There we go. I got it situated. There was 2 people I needed to give mod access to for that stream. And let me know if y'all want me to take mod access away after the stream. I appreciate you guys volunteering to help me out during that specific stream. But I know not everybody wants to be a mod every single day. So just let me know. And I thank you. Thank you guys. I wanted to make sure I did that today before the stream tomorrow, and I probably need to do that over on YouTube as well, which I can't do it from here. It's going to have to be during the stream because I'll be on the right YouTube. Right now I'm not on the right YouTube. If you are interested in the YouTube version of it, I will be on my main channel, not my VODs channel, my main channel, doing the stream tomorrow. So we are going to be doing a 12-hour stream. I have got what I refer to as the Wheel of Pain. I'll show it to you real quick. This is the Wheel of Pain. So we're going to have the dill, the 10 squats, the Thai pepper, the green pepper, which is the jalapeno pepper, the yellow pepper, which is the yellow jalapeno pepper, one of the Everflavor beans, or lime jalapeno chips, Taki chips, or the dill chips. The dill chips is like my least favorite chip. They're disgusting. And I've never tried Takis, and I have not tried this lime jalapeno chip. To my knowledge, I have not tried them. So we're going to give those a try. If you guys happen to come up with anything else that I can do on there as like a challenge or something like that, let me know. In my Discord, I've got a suggested tab, and just put that in there and I'll add some more to it if I can do them. I have been racking my brain trying to add more to that tab. And also in my announcements in my Discord is all of the random information about the games that we're going to play. The flow of the games for the 12-hour stream might change up. Like if I'm feeling sleepy, I don't want to play a slow game. Or if I'm just recently caffeinated, I want to play a faster paced game or something like that. We might swap things out, and we definitely won't have time for everything on that list. I just just getting so antsy. I over-scheduled things just in case something is not working, or if I'm not feeling like I can engage in that game right now because my brain is like spaced, which does happen from time to time. I just cannot focus on a particular game, in which case we'll move on to another one. Wheel of Morality, turn, tell us the lesson that we should learn. Yes. Jalapenos are hot, and the ones from my garden are even hotter. By the way, for those of you who are brand new, the jalapenos and the yellow jalapenos and the Thai peppers are actually from my own garden, grown right here in Georgia, and very, very spicy, because our ground doesn't do anything but spicy. So, there's that. And I will not be trying to down an entire pepper, though, because I now know what they are and I have learned my lesson. I will cut the peppers, like, in half, but I will not de-seed them, so I will still get the spice. And every so often there's a mystery pepper, yes. The yellow jalapenos are the mystery pepper. Yep. Yep, I agree. That's more than you can do in 12 hours. Heck yeah. making sure we get a whole lot extra. And I've already said if the VODs channel hits 1,000 subscribers, because we're at like 400 or something like that, if we hit 1,000 subscribers, we will do another 12-hour stream at that goalpost for the VODs channel on YouTube. So just like trying to figure it out where every few months we'll do a 12-hour stream, because they're kind of fun. But exhausting, which is the reason why I don't want to do them all the time. Remember the reaction to the last one, eaten on stream? Yeah. It was a bit spicy, and the worst part is I did it again. This time I'm distinctly saying I will cut the peppers in half. I'm not going to eat an entire pepper. I'm not going to do that to myself. The day afterwards is more painful than what happened during the stream, if you catch my drift. I'm not going to go into any more details than that. So, yeah. Just do half a pepper. Okay, so we are done with the Strem. She's just like, let's find somebody to raid. And by the way, I'm very much enjoying this game, and we will be coming back to it. And sometime here soon, I am probably going to change my Thursday and Friday streams to start at 12 instead of 1, because I feel like I don't get enough time to actually play the game, or play any games for that matter, when I go from 1 to 3. It's just not enough time to really get into something. So I think soon, not yet, I'll let you guys know, soon I'll be increasing it by an hour. And increasing it earlier in the day. I know that doesn't suit everybody's schedule, but I want to be off the stream whenever Bam gets home. And that means making it earlier. They are a bit rushed, yeah. Especially when I'm just getting into a game like this. It takes so long to get past the tutorial section of it that you just get to the game and it's time to stop. I'm very upset. I actually want to play some more. Donkey! Thank you, Richie. Let's see. We do need somebody to raid.
My hair! He shot my hair! Son of a bitch!
Oh no, they were doing drops.
My hair! He shot my hair!
Oh.
Son of a bitch!
Thank you, Richie. You can see my window. How dare you guys see my window? I don't know how you guys can see my window. What is going on? OBS just disappeared. That's odd. What window is that? Oh, when I pulled up the wheel? It messed something up? There we go. There we go. It just decided to activate itself. It didn't need to do that. I actually have a source for the wheel, so I could just like turn the wheel on whenever I was on that source. And since I pulled it over here to be seen on the screen, it's like, oh, you wish to have these? No, I didn't need to do that. Took me a minute to figure out what OBS had done. I thought I freaked out. Good heavens. Let me see. Hi, kitty kitty. There's a massive new update for Outlast, and I didn't play Outlast today. How dare I do that?
At me, bro. You seem so upset. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we are going to raid someone also playing the same game. I've never raided them before, but let's raid them. They've got the drops enabled, so if you are playing this game, this is a good stream to be in if you're trying to get any of the drops. So stick around for that if you guys are interested, okay? It is Zaita Ninja. I don't know if you guys have seen this one before. I need to enable my drops so I can get some drops.
How hard are you to kill? That's the question. Ah! Not my fault. You keep at me first.
Music.
Hello. Good to see you. More to be